Yes, you are. Whatever. Nerd, 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 nerd.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a new episode of Not a Nerd with Lou, Rob, and myself. Okay. All right, guys.
Shout
So
out Derek, who hasn't came for 2 episodes.
shout out to the captain. All right. So guys, tell me how you be. How was your week, Lou?
Still getting over COVID, so
Whew.
rough. It's rough.
Okay. Well, we're happy that you're here and hopefully that you continue to get better.
Appreciate
When I
that.
had COVID, it was horrible, so I feel your pain. What about you, Rob? What's up?
Yeah, my weekend was good, man. Just went out, enjoyed myself. A couple of friends went to a couple of bars. That's pretty much it.
Okay, okay. I'm pretty okay. I'm happy to have my voice back, so I'm good. Been very busy, but I'm here. We're here. Sure, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start this off with the fall here. Fall is coming to me. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. Please. So we're gonna get this started. To the shout out to my co-host for having my back. Let's make sure that we remember to do that, guys. All right. So we're starting off with the fall. Like, to me, summer's over. We got a few hot days left, but there's a lot of exciting coming for the fall. So what do you guys think? I'm excited to see Venom. I'm excited. It's a lot of stuff happening. So, I mean, you guys jump in. What are you guys excited to see?
I don't know. Like, is it weird that I'm excited to see the new Gladiator movie?
Nope.
No.
It's weird.
I think it looks fire.
It looks fire. I'm ready.
I've heard a lot of bad opinions and reviews about it already. Feeling people already disliking it. They don't want the original Gladiator to be touched. You know what I mean? It's like a classic, one of those.
It is, and it's hard because it puts a lot of pressure on this one that's coming out. But I mean, I'm excited. I want to see what they do. I mean, we have a lot of technological advances, and I want to see what they do. I'm ready. I'm curious. I'm excited.
I mean, they got Denzel as Hannibal, so that's crazy already.
Exactly. Like, come on. I mean, I saw that Denzel. That was all I needed to see. So
they already got Luther.
I was sold. I'm already going. Denzel. Yeah.
What kind of other movies you were excited for?
I'm excited for, like you said, Gladiator. I'm excited for Venom. I've seen all the trailers. I'm excited. I got my Venom shirt ready. I'm ready to go. Like, it is non-negotiable. I'm going to see it. That's it. Like,
do you think they're gonna involve like Null, symbiote guy?
I feel like it's a must. I mean, what are we doing what are we doing?
At this
point, what are we doing if we don't? Like, come on now. I'm excited. I feel like the fall lineup in general is dope. You got all the Disney movies coming out. Don't laugh, guys. I'm excited to see Moana. Okay.
All the left.
Don't laugh.
I mean, I got kids. I gotta go see it. So
I mean, exactly. I'm excited to see Moana. I'm excited to the new Toy Story. I'm excited. There's even a new Daredevil movie coming. There's so much happening. There's a new Star Wars movie coming. There, I'm gonna be basically in the theaters all fall. That's it. All fall. All fall and winter. I'm in the theaters, and that's just it. What about you, Lou?
I want to see the Wild Robot.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know if anybody's seen the trailer for it, but it looks dope. It's basically a robot that gets stranded on a planet. I'm not really sure exactly what's the premise here, if the robot was supposed to destroy stuff or whatever, but it finds I think it was like a bird. I don't know if it was a duck, swan, or whatever, but basically it becomes a mother, father, relationship, learns how to speak with other animals. Then the robot where it came from, they all come to the planet.
And they try to like destroy it because I had a feeling. I saw the preview.
Yes,
I went to go
yeah,
see.
it looks good. It looks
Full-
I
good.
gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw the previews. It
yeah, the
looked
wild robot. You guys
dope.
got to look it up.
Yeah.
I'm hyped to see it. I want to see it with my kids.
That's on my list too. I did see the preview.
Platform.
What'd you
Huh?
say?
Yeah, the platform too.
The platform?
Mhm.
I didn't see the first one.
Oh, what are you doing with your life, brother?
I didn't see the first one.
It's crazy.
It just didn't. I don't know. For me, it just didn't look
Nah,
like it just didn't look appealing to me. So I didn't
trust
watch
me.
it.
Watch it. Thank me later.
All right, I'll check it out. It's on Netflix, right?
I believe it's on Netflix.
All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it. Just seen the trailer for it. I was like,
Nah,
I'll pass.
it gets crazy.
Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Okay. So, any other things coming up for the fall? I know we talked about all these movies we're excited to see. Then the movie theaters is going to go.
No, the Agatha series is about to drop, and I think Daredevil series is like literally right after that. So
Yeah,
I'm not excited for the Agatha, but I am excited for the Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Daima is coming out.
I'm not really excited for that.
Ooh, why?
I'm really excited. Hey, I like the animation. I like the route that they're going with the animation. I just don't like where they're going with the story. I guess because I want to see more super. I want to see animated what exactly is going on in the manga. So for me, it's like there's no point of giving filler because this literally is filler. It's not canon. It's not real to what Dragon Ball is right now. It's just something that they're doing on the side. And then with the Kiriyama passing, it's like, all right, now I have to watch it because it obviously they're going to tribute to Kiriyama.
Yeah.
But I'm not really too excited. I want to see Super. I want to see Black Frieza. I want to see
Gas.
There's so much going on in Super currently, especially with what they just introduced with Beast Gohan fighting against Broly. Like, I want to see this.
Yeah, right.
I want to see this. So yeah, I'm not really too excited for. I want to see Super.
I'm kind of, my sentiments are kind of with Lou. It's giving, watching out of obligation because of the passing, and I don't know. It hasn't. There's nothing to hook me. I want to see. I'm big on nostalgia. I'm big on sticking to what we all want to see, what we all are accustomed to. So I don't know.
I think it's dope that they're kind of like doing the GT storyline with Vegeta, like actually being with Goku. I think that's the only dope part about it. Seeing both of them as kids just wild out and be super overpowered. But other than that, nah, I want to see current Super Broly versus Gohan, bro. Like, come on, give me that.
On the versus Planet training,
right? Like, give me that right now, bro. Beast Gohan versus Legendary Super Saiyan.
I'm still gonna check it out, though.
Bro.
I'm still gonna check it out, though. I'm still tuning in, but yeah.
And you know what? And I want them to do a movie. I don't even want to see it on a regular broadcast. When they do Gohan and the Broly fight, I need that in a movie, man. I need the movie cinematics. I need the Dragon Ball Z Broly animation. You know what I mean? Like, I need that.
Serious, facts. This shit got leaked with the other Netflix stuff because Netflix got hit with a huge leak recently, bro.
Yes, let's talk about that. So, kind of bring me up to speed on this.
Like, we still don't even have that much information on it. We just know that certain pirate sites for like anime have been leaking a lot of the leaked episodes of Rama 1/2, the new series that they just remade.
Right.
And 6 episodes of that. Terminator Zero, Monosuke, the movie, the Suicide Squad, Sake, ReZero Season 3. Like, it's so many things that got hit. It's like almost $100 million loss. It's a lot.
Right. And it brought into perspective for me
Is it just the anime or is it actual shows? That was
There's also shows, movies, cartoons. There's a whole list of a whole bunch
yeah,
of stuff
because I'm
like
trying
that.
to find the list.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Barney's getting a reboot and they got leaked.
Now, why in the world are they rebooting Barney? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But
Unfortunately, Arcane season 2 got hit. Only 5 episodes.
Okay, yeah. So here's the full list: Terminator 0,
Right.
Rama 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Dan the Dan,
Mm-hmm.
RE0,
Season 3.
or RE0 season 3, Spellbound, Arcane season 2, Gentry Chow versus the Underworld, and Plankton the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They just dropped the SpongeBob movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's an extensive list, especially when it comes to like the anime
Tales
aspect.
of the Mutant Ninja Turtles got hit.
Yes. Tales of the, and that has all the voice actors from the movie and everything. It's supposed to be like a limited series. It looks good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that got hit too. Only one episode though. So
yeah, it was only one episode. Yeah, I watched it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched some of the leaks too.
I'm not gonna lie. Like some of the. I'm guilty of.
And it's crazy because I wanted to see Rama, and almost half the season was leaked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All 12 episodes.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, but they still had like the timestamps. I can't wait till Netflix release it so you can actually see it with better visuals.
Not just that, because it's not like the final cut of a lot of them. I know, like Rama, they said that they didn't even finish the actual voice acting
because they still have like a lot of the scenes were like blurry. A lot of the scenes were timestamped.
It's more like raw footage cuts, right?
Yeah, it's more of like what they present, and then because when you give a trailer, because they already dropped the trailer for it, but usually when you drop the trailer and you're pretty much almost done, you have to give pretty much the whole season to the network, or in this instance Netflix, and they watch the entire thing. If they like it, they confirm the release date. If they don't, then that's when they move release dates back and stuff like that. But this was on schedule. I was excited for Rama.
Mm-hmm.
So this is tough. Is this worse than the Sony leaks when Sony got hit with the ransom?
I think so. I definitely think so.
It's kicking the sword got hit.
The work Netflix is worth so much now. Dare I say, the impact of Netflix is definitely it's bigger. It's bigger.
And it hits the creators themselves,
Yep.
They get a lot of portions out of that too, bro.
Yeah. This is not going to a whole, roster of people anymore. Like when you're doing, content for these streaming services, it shortens the pool. So you're getting hit directly a lot of the time, and it's coming from your direct pot. So this is definitely bigger than a company like Sony or Paramount or, something of that caliber.
Stuff.
It's definitely different. Yeah. Way different.
All that hard work just leaked out,
Yeah.
All that time put into it. Money.
And it really, it's hurting. As much as I, don't get me wrong, I come from the era where I don't mind a good bootleg, but as much as I don't mind that, I understand that too, especially being in that creative space, and doing short films and stuff. I understand what it means when this happens. You're hitting everybody from the head to the tail, and then the fans. So
I think it sucks also because of the fact that like you have fans like us that are excited for these things to come out. The trailers drop, and then they get leaked way too early, and these are full episodes. It's not like it's not like cuts and bits. So it ruins it for the animators that spent grueling hours animating, getting these scenes together, putting everything together. I mean, these are long hours that these studios are doing. And if you look at the anime pool right now, there's the top animation studios, Mappa, Toy, etc. And then you have smaller animation studios that are trying to make a name for themselves. Rama The animators on Rama are one of them. This hurts them too because you don't. It damages their reputation as far as, well, how did these leaks get out? One, and then you can't pinpoint it. Obviously, it's nobody on it has to be on the Netflix side, but still, it damages them as well. These episodes get out, they're not fully done. People have that idea in their head. Well, if this is not how it's supposed to look, how can we? There's no real damage control. Netflix has to be able to navigate this area smoothly. This is tough. This is tough for everybody involved.
It really is. It's tough for everyone involved, and it also jeopardizes the integrity of Netflix. Of people being willing to work with Netflix. Because don't get me wrong, yes, it's a great opportunity to get a Netflix deal, but essentially Netflix needs the content in order to stay Netflix. So this kind of jeopardizes people wanting to work with them and being willing to put up with that because people are sensitive about their ish.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Being a starving artist is real. So when you do all that hard work, like Lou said, and then this happens.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's tough.
Yeah, thank God Stranger Things didn't get leaked, bro. That would have hit hard.
Oh, what? They would have had to shut down Netflix for what? Our bread and butter? Our bread and butter got leaked? Nah. People's jobs are on the line.
On the line.
What? Crazy.
Walking in the door, just you're fired. That's it. It's a wrap.
I'd be insane.
Ooh, man. Oh man. I don't know what's going on. So what are we thinking? Like in terms of what's going on in these industries? I mean, we're having this happen with Netflix, and now we've had some things happen, major things happen in the film industry, and now it seems like the game industry is on the attack. They're saying it lacks inclusions. There is saying, lacks representation. So what are we thinking about this?
My question is, who exactly are we including? Whom exactly are we representing? I mean, think about it this way. Everybody who knows me knows I'm into video games. Obviously, duh.
Yeah,
I love video games, right? Pokemon. But okay. If we're trying to be inclusive, exactly who are we being inclusive to? That's really my question. If the goal is to get more people to play video games, then why are we being inclusive? Why is there a need to be inclusive? There's a niche for every single person, just like there's a video game for every single person. It's people who may be autistic, wants to put up blocks. Guess what? We got Tetris. There's people that's into just comic books and superheroes in general. Spider-Man. Like there's literally a video game for every single person. There doesn't need to be inclusion in every single game. This game, Spider-Man, doesn't have to cater to the people that love cowboys and riding around on horses and stuff. You got Red Dead Redemption. You want an open world sandbox? There's literally thousands of open world Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto. There's no need for actual visual inclusion in video games for representation because there's the video game market is so untapped and it's booming right now. It's growing. It's one of the one of the biggest and growing industries currently. There's no need for inclusion. So that would be my main question. Who are we including?
I mean, I think somebody's always unhappy, it seems, as we know. It's just that's how the world and the story goes, right? So I mean, what are your thoughts, Rob? I mean, I'm kind of with Lou on this question. What
like for inclusion, it's really just snowflakes for me personally. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get to the point. Like, people are just snowflakes at this point. Like this the whole same thing with the whole Yasuke situation. Him being involved with Assassin's Creed and the whole mystery behind his history, and a lot of people can't. You know, and people look for historical facts in Assassin's Creed, by the way, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I forgot we was playing the History Channel.
Apparently, bro. You know, George Washington found the glowing orb in the other Assassin's Creed. You know, that's historical facts right there. Did you not know that?
Right. Oh, I didn't know that I could
aliens,
go
bro. That's historical facts.
I didn't know I could go to a company and then, you know, take my DNA and then go play myself in another, you know,
historical facts.
You know, got it, man. I can't, bro. I can't. I don't mind. I don't mind the inclusion when it comes to as far as like different mediums. Different mediums, I do believe that there should be inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
But the different mediums are actual real life things, jobs, the politics, senators. There's where's the minority inclusion? Where's the youth inclusion? Oh man,
all right. So let me give you a situation. So let me ask you a question. Would you like Def Jam Fight for Vendetta if it was only white rappers?
Would I like Def Jam Vendetta if it was all of the female rappers, just female rappers? Just female.
I'm
talking about Missy versus
I mean, that'll be a little fire. I'm just saying.
That'd be low-key fire. But just all white rappers. How would you feel about that?
But all just Macklemore versus Eminem?
They just cut it there and got mad studios and mad, you know, record labels.
Right? Like
all attached, all white rappers. How would you feel?
It's crazy,
Post
man.
Malone versus Macklemore, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I can't. I don't know, man. It's like I said. Who are we really including? Are we including the people that are butthurt that they're them themselves when they look in the mirror, they're not represented in a video game? It's a video game.
Yeah,
it's a video game. It's literally created so that way you could take your mind off of whatever you're going through. I didn't play Red Dead Redemption and see Arthur and was like, I'm mad he's not black. You know what? It'd be nice if he had a sprinkle a little Puerto Rican. Like, how come he's not eating yellow rice and beans? Like, why? Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Like Samuel Jackson, bro. Who's that nigga on that nigga?
Thank you, bro. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't understand what's and you know what? One of the biggest things right now with Black Myth, Wukong, which is, and I wasn't gonna get into it. I told Mary I wasn't gonna get into it, but one of the biggest things is because he's a monkey, and they're doing a Chinese story, and they felt that he shouldn't be a monkey; he should be a human. Another thing is they feel like it's the accessibility as far as it being too hard for people. Like if the game is too hard for you, then don't play it. I'm sorry.
I mean, they came in promoting that as an Elder Ring style game, bro. It's gonna be hard to play.
Thank you. And the craziest thing is people went into it thinking that it was going to be like a FromSoft game where it's like, you know, you lose or no. It's saying that it's literally hard. Like there's only one difficulty. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with there only being one difficulty because at the end of the day, if I don't want to play it, I don't have to.
You know what it is, bro? It's just a skill issue, bro. That's all it is.
I mean,
Elden Ring is one of the greatest games made in the past 15 years. I will put it in my top five. Top five. Right. Out of the past 15 to 20 years, it's in my top five. The reason why is not just because of the lore, because I mean, if we're talking about lore, we could include Baldur's Gate 3, which is also a fantastic game. But it's also because of the fact that it makes me want to explore. It makes me want to get better. It makes me want to tackle the boss. And you know what? I can't beat this boss. Let me go somewhere else real quick. Let me go around. Let me get stronger. Let me come back. When I know it took me 4 tries to beat Melania, and it only took me 4 tries because I already knew she was the hardest, but everybody was saying it. It was everywhere. She was the hardest boss in the game, the hardest FromSoft game, the FromSoft boss. I leveled my ass up, and I came to see her correct. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's like, nah.
I think it's like a few levels to all of this. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, there's a element of history and truth to everything. That's how you end up with people that have these ideas to create these games and these movies and shows, etc., books, you name it. The second thing is when I know when I play games, like Lou said, I do it as an escape. I am not interested in all of this stuff. I don't care if I see black, brown, yellow, blue people. I want the game to be gritty. I want the game to be, have for me, psychological thrillers. I need a psychological aspect to a game. I want the game to be full of dope graphics. I want it to be, just something that's like hardcore. And then I have what I call my fun side, my fun shade games, or my brain teaser games like Tetris or, and then I have my nostalgia games like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, whatever. Like, I'm not looking for, oh my God, I don't see a black woman in the game. Oh my God, I don't see, I don't see a child here. Or, oh my God, my daughter can't play this. Like, I'm not looking at these things. So, I don't understand why this is even a thing. Like I said earlier, I think it's time for the gaming industry to be targeted, and that's what's happening. So they're just coming at the gaming industry from all sides. It's kind of like, all right, they're at the bat, like, hey, you're up, let's go. You know what I mean? I think that's what's happening, and everyone's finding any little reason to say something, especially, when it comes to the game. The woman, the critic who was talking about feminism and inclusivity, I'm like, you're giving feminism a bad name. You're giving women a bad rap, first of all.
It just sucks that
it sucks.
Everybody is, like what Rob said, everybody's just soft nowadays. When did we as a society take offense? I remember going to school and, you have your clique, everybody's making fun of each other. It is what we still make fun of each other. We still say things that the society nowadays would say, oh, that's not the right thing to say. We call our friends gay. We know they're not gay. We do it as I have gay relatives, gay friends. They don't take offense that I say, oh, you're gay to a straight man because I'm joking around. The R word nowadays. We used to use that word free-nilly, and now we can't even use the word because communities just, oh, you're downing the other community. No, we're not. We're just, it's a word. I'm not saying it. So it'll be one thing if I'm saying it to somebody who's mentally challenged, like, yeah, you're just, R word. Yeah, I get it, but I'm not. Like, when did we as a society become so soft that you can't even take a joke, and two,
society raised on South Park, bro.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I was just about to say that. Like, I come from the era where South Park, Archer,
Family Guy,
Simpsons, Family Guy, none of those cartoons are politically correct. I mean, Rick and Morty is still wanted. By this society standards, it should have been canceled. I'm just saying.
Yeah, literally.
I don't understand the sensitivity is going on. I'm like, if you have a difference of opinion, all of a sudden you're judging the person, or you're intolerant, or you're talking hate speech. I'm like, what? All I said is I like the color blue instead of white. Like, what are you talking about? These
what color is favorite is red? Like, what do you mean?
Like the comedians, my top 5 comedians. Like, if we're going based on what's going on in today's society, they would have never became legends because they would have never.
They're still trying to cancel Dave Chappelle.
That would have been so bad.
You cancel him. You can't cancel him. Give it up. It's over. It's done. Stop. But honestly, though, if we lived in the society back then that we do now, he would have never made it to be the legend Dave Chappelle.
It's just soft, man. Everybody just lost their funny bone. That's why I look at it.
Everybody's so serious now, bro.
Look at me, I'm crazy when I make certain jokes, or not even make the joke, but laugh at a certain joke. Oh my God, that's so dark. Oh my God, that's so morbid. Oh my God, you're not offended?
People are trying to cancel Eminem because of his old lyrics. It's like, bro,
they're old. Just like this argument.
Granted. He ain't shit for talking crazy about black women like that, bro.
True. But I'm talking about like the Killing My Wife. What was that? The Kim record. We talking about even the Rihanna record. They still going on about the Rihanna record. Like, come on, bro.
It's old records. Now, granted, as a Black woman, no, you can't. No, I completely am 100% pro woman choice, pro Black women, all of that. However, now, back in his Slim Shady days, really? I mean, he was talking about suicide on his record. He was talking about drugs, everything. Like, that's the era we grew up with. We was listening to these songs while we were in junior high and in high school, and I don't know. I think everybody's too sensitive, and now, like I said, they're targeting the gaming industry, and it's like, back off. Because if you don't want to play the game, don't play it. If you don't like the content, don't look at it.
Use your voice. The biggest way how to use your voice is with your wallet.
There you go. Don't buy it. Then they will know. The companies will know that, okay, this is not marketable.
But that goes the other way around too for gamers.
That's true.
You don't like the way that they're going in the direction. Like, for instance, EA Sports, Madden. Use your wallet.
Don't buy it.
The consumer has power too.
Exactly. We have the biggest power. So I just feel like instead of writing these, these critiques and being all sensitive, just don't buy it. And I love the gaming world because there is a game for everybody. Like you said, this is why they have the ratings, rated G for everyone, rated NR. Like, this is why movies and games have these ratings. If you don't like it, there's something else for you. Leave us alone that want to be dark. Okay, that want to laugh at morbid-ish. Okay, that want to
rob people instead they call.
Yeah, just saying. Like, if we want to go and kill people because we can't do it in real life, let us live.
Let us live, right, bro?
Let us live, please. Like, okay, she didn't. This critic did mention the fact, like you said, he was monkey and they wanted to make it human. Okay, that's derogatory towards me. But guess what? I'm still gonna play the game.
Technically, it's not. I mean, they're going off for Chinese lore, and the Monkey King is a real Chinese.
No, it is. But I'm saying for people who are not into that stuff and don't know that, they would take it as, oh my God, this is, it's a monkey, it's this, that. But just like she took it as, oh my God, I don't see myself in this, and the game lost rating. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you're not in this world, don't come attacking this world.
Yeah, facts. I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Absolutely. 1,000%.
I agree.
Speaking of worlds, the anime world, I mean, it's on fire right now. It's been having a lot of different adaptations going on. I mean, but this is nothing new. It's just some new adaptations coming on the horizon. So what do you guys think about this? Is it, something they should stop doing, or something they should just be more careful with doing? Like, what are our thoughts?
I'm here for it. I support the culture. I'm here
all the way.
Mm-hmm.
All the way.
1,000%. Could they just drop the Rick and Morty anime? They just got done. So get ready to tune into that.
Look at the DC anime. Fucking fantastic. The Harley Quinn, the Harley Quinn show. Come on, fantastic.
That was actually really good. That Harley Quinn was really good. It was really good.
I think more things should be adapted into anime. I mean, it would make sense, especially when you have big Lord of the Rings being put in anime. I think it's dope. You want to get more people involved, make dope animation, put your story, and get it together. I think Resident Evil would be something that would be really. Matter of fact, they made the Leon movie anime, the Resident Evil movie. It was anime, so I think that more stuff should be adapted into anime. I'm here for it. Give me a Game of Thrones anime.
Ooh, I would watch that.
Redo season 8 in anime.
I would watch.
The world is not ready for that. They're not ready for that.
Imagine seeing the Red Wedding in anime.
I would watch that.
Oh,
I mean, I'm here for it.
Mind blown, man. Yo, I'm gonna get on the line with what's his name? What's his name? I got the books over. I can't see his name. I can't see. I'm talking about the author, man. I'm gonna get on the line with him.
I'm here for it. I am here for it, but I also think that it does pose a slight risk to the core fans of shows like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. I mean, the Lord of the Rings is hot right now because they have the new anime movie coming out in December.
If you take it from a different aspect, from instead of instead of it being a negative hit on the other viewers of
Yeah.
you're hitting a different audience. You're hitting
You
people
are.
that
You are.
is completely into. I mean, imagine a Game of Thrones anime series that's exclusively the Crunchyroll. You're literally inviting people to subscribe to Crunchyroll and getting more people into different, because you're gonna watch a couple of episodes of this and then you're gonna see other dope animations and other shows. They always have the recommended. You're gonna see Attack on Titan. You're gonna see to me, you're just inviting a bigger crowd, because the anime crowd is stupid.
It's
I mean,
massive.
they
But
have their
that's the
own
thing,
Comic Con.
though. The anime crowd is massive, yes. But these people, I come from this sci-fi world and the mythology world. That's a massive crowd too. And I think that when you're taking two worlds and you're merging them, you have to make sure you do the original world justice. And that's when it comes, I would love to see Game of Thrones as an anime, but only if it's done properly, because you're getting into folklore, Greek mythology. You're getting immersed into a whole nother realm, and that's the same thing with Lord of the Rings. I mean, a whole nother realm. So the fact that they even chose to do this movie and it's gonna be an anime, that was a huge risk. I mean, it's being showcased at all the anime expos right now. It's the hot topic. And it's not the first adaptation, like you said. And all the adaptations, most of them have been great. So I'm here for it, but it is a risk. It is a risk.
Well,
So
also the beauty with doing anime is the fact that you can do more. You can do more than what you can do with live action. So let's say let's keep on the Game of Thrones, right? The Red Wedding is probably one of the most iconic episodes ever.
Ever.
In anime form, you're seeing it from three, maybe 4 or 5 different angles, because of the fact that the animation is going to put it on a way where the viewing of it is going to be a spectacle. The blood in it. I mean, if we're talking about like if it's put in like a Castlevania type animation, Castlevania, Game of Thrones style. Come on, man.
I mean, look at The Witcher, the live action and the anime.
The anime. Oh, perfect. With when they took Vesemir, they did Vesemir story in anime. Yeah. Way better. Way better. I mean, it's just dope. You could do a lot more. You don't have to add the CGI because everything is already in animation. So you don't have to the budget would be a little bit lower. The quality will be a little bit higher. The storytelling will be a little bit higher because there's more you can do. You look at superhero animes compared to the counterpart of live action. Animation is DC animation is phenomenal compared to any movie that they've ever put out.
I mean,
what are we talking about
right now? But
how did DC catch a stray? How did DC catch a stray? Come on now. I'm sorry.
I mean, Dark Knight is still one of my favorite DC movies, but I mean, if all things are considered, I mean, one of my favorite animation, DC animation is Batman versus Robin.
Well, speaking of that, there is another animated DC movie coming out this fall as well.
Well, the DC is animation. They're continuously dropping hits.
They're always dropping hits. Yeah.
I mean, they had a couple of duds.
I'm gonna watch it.
Currently under the
currently they had a couple of duds. I don't like what they're doing right now with the whole
Crisis Infinite Earth stuff.
Crisis Infinite.
I don't like how they did the Anti-Monitor, how they did Morbius. I don't like how they did.
I don't like how they're doing it right now. But other than that, I mean, what is it? If it wasn't for the animation, Aquaman, I wouldn't have really known that much about. I mean, that's probably one of the top DC movies, animation wise. The Aquaman one, that's fire. They got Batman and Robin and all the Batman ones. The Superman ones is pretty dope.
And
Justice League. Yeah, so it just depends. But yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, give me more anime. Give me more stuff to watch.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree.
Always down to watch more stuff. Like I said, I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm locked in. I'm aware of culturally and historically how.
But let me ask you a question. Would you rather watch a live action Sailor Moon, or do you want them to come out with better animation and new episodes of Sailor Moon? What would you rather?
Better animation and new episodes of Sailor Moon. Always. 1,000.
I'm
Sailor Moon was
too.
the original one of the original.
What you said?
Sailor Moon was
Both.
also the original anime.
You want both? You want a live action Sailor Moon?
I think it could be dope, but if I had to choose,
I know. But
You know what? You know why I don't want a live action Sailor Moon?
Really.
You know why I don't want a live action Sailor Moon is because I feel like they're going to try to hit an agenda for it, and that's the only reason why I wouldn't want a live action. A lot of the live action stuff that they're turning into live action, they're trying to set up an agenda for certain things, certain characters, certain backgrounds, if you will. I'm trying to say it without saying it, but
I hear what you're saying. I know exactly.
Right, but I wouldn't mind it. But
I feel
like
there
I said,
would definitely be an agenda behind the character development of Tuxedo Mask. I can tell you that right now off the bat. So that's why I would not mind a live action Sailor Moon, but if I have to choose, I'm choosing more episodes, new episodes, better animation. Because it is a classic. It is one that started kind of this mania around anime, and I don't want it to be ruined. I don't want it to be ruined by this agenda pushing society that we are now in and trying to shove things down our throats. No, thank you. Okay, I want to stay with her winning love by daylight. Okay, I wanted to stay with her fighting evil. Okay,
plus I feel like it'd be cringe. They would have to change a lot of it because if you really watch the show nowadays, it's kind of cringe.
It's not politically correct.
A lot of classic animes like that.
This kind of it is. It has to cross over. It has to have that appeal. It has to have that draw. So I feel like Lou's right. It would. A lot of stuff would be changed.
You'll have to be some good writers on there. Yeah. I would hate to go to the movies to see a Sailor Moon movie. It's like, what am I watching right now? It's a Barbie movie all over again.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Other stray.
There's a lot of strays.
While I agree that there was a lot of agenda pushing in the Barbie movie, and they changed, it was just too much. It was on steroids. I also do agree that it was empowering for a lot of girls, and I agree with that part of it. And it was fun. And Ryan Gosling singing that song and actually performing it at the Oscars was amazing. It was funny and it was amazing. So I do agree with that. So So we're gonna get into this week's verses. So we have Black Panther and Magneto. This is a very interesting verses now.
Yes.
I'm a little excited for this, a little too excited. So, okay, sidebar. Is it weird that for a very small portion of my life, I had a crush on Magneto? Is that weird? Because of his backstory?
I mean, Rogue got a crush on him too.
So did Mystique, she was in love with him, but I just had a slight crush. But I also had a crush on Thanos, so I'm not credible. I'm not credible.
We're gonna have to
explain yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break that down. We're gonna have to break that down. No, that's crazy. Is it a power thing?
I don't know.
Just get rid of half the universe that turned you on.
Maybe slightly. So
did you have a crush on Giovanni?
No.
President of Team Rocket?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I didn't, surprisingly. But
I'm just making sure. It could be a power thing.
I didn't. But I did have a slight crush on Magneto. I did have a slight crush on Thanos. Okay, it was more than a slight crush on Thanos.
The Bad Boys? It was the Bad Boys? You had a crush on Gary?
No. Okay, it's the fact that they were, and Kang, sorry. It's the fact that they were complex villains, okay? And if you really look at their story, they weren't villains. they were villainous, but they weren't
So
real.
no crush on Doom. Doom don't get no love.
I mean, I liked him too, just not more.
Black
than me.
Mantle, Black Adam.
Oh,
Yeah, nope. You already got started.
all right. So clearly, I have a type, right? No,
That's crazy.
that's not my type in real life, though. But it is my type when it comes to this.
I don't know. So purple dude pops up to you. If we see you with some purple dude,
Literally.
No, it was because they're complex beings, and I'm an Aquarius. I really do want world peace, which is stupid, but I do. And
All false.
I felt like all of them, in their weird way, they had a certain goal for the universe, and they were their backstory was heartfelt and heartbreaking and gave tortured soul madness type thing. And I guess maybe a little bit of the power thing, women, if we're going to be real honest, women love men who work. We like seeing a man that works. We like seeing a man that takes charge, that leads, and that.
I'm seeing a man that bends metal. I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
civilizations kill everybody. That type of energy.
No, I don't want them to actually do it. I just like the fact that they can.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Because
no judgment. No judgment.
We like to be protected.
Yeah, I feel you.
We like to be protected. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just the tortured artist thing. Just saying, they were villains, but they had a reason, they were tortured souls. I don't know. I said I'm not credible.
I feel you, sis. I feel you. No judgment.
Yeah,
I can't speak. I can't speak for the audience, but no judgment here. You got it. You got it.
Listen, I'm sorry, fellow nerds. Okay, I know. You know what? No, I'm not sorry, because I know for a fact that there are other nerds out there that understand what I'm saying. Okay,
I completely agree. Agree.
And I know that there are other nerds who had crushes on Thanos, okay, and Kang and Magneto, okay, and the rest of them. I'm just saying.
I don't know. It's just you know what. I'm sorry for laughing. It's just the crush on Thanos that got me. I'm sorry.
Bro. He could give her the reality that she wants, bro. That's it.
It's cool. I'm cool with it though. All right.
He's technically not a villain.
Pick your verses. You want to pick Magneto? Is that what's this premise?
I loved Black Panther, so I'm gonna. But honestly, I do think Black Panther takes it anyway. So yeah, crush aside. Black Panther.
I'm gonna go with Magneto on this one.
Yeah.
No long run.
I'm gonna have to go with Magneto. There's an arc where Magneto has his heart ripped out of him, and he uses the iron in his blood cells to keep his body fully functional.
With the addition of storm, electricity.
Well, that too, yeah. But I mean, you're talking about an Omega level mutant who, at will, can
drop an asteroid.
yeah. I mean, come on, man. What are we talking? I mean,
don't get me wrong. I'm not sleeping on King T'Challa either. He's
it also depends on which T'Challa are we talking about too. Because if we're talking about like current, in fact, well, that's what I'm saying. In what capacity of Black Panther are we talking about? We talking about like, Infinity Gauntlet Black Panther? Like what exactly are we really
no outside amps, nothing standard.
But yeah, but if we're talking straight regular powers, straight 616, straight like where they're at right now, I would have to take Magneto. Magneto's an Omega level.
We talking about where they at right now, because we know that they haven't reached the climax of Black.
I'm not talking about MCU. I'm talking about current comic 616.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're talking about like right now. Yeah. I mean, Magneto.
Because Magneto already has 2 votes, but yes, Magneto.
I mean, I love T'Challa. T'Challa is like he's the Black Tony Stark. If you really, intelligent wise,
he's the white version of him. You feel me?
Yeah, he just got better hands. He's better hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
but, I mean, I mean, well, way better hand-to-hand combat. But I mean, if we're talking about Black Panther, I mean, it's tough, man. And then on top of that, can this current Magneto bend vibranium like he can in the comics where he is currently right now?
Nah, I don't think he's.
No, he can't. No.
Sure.
No, there's a run where he bends vibranium.
Not right now.
Well, not current, but I'm saying there is a run where he does bend vibranium. So it just goes to show like which iteration are we talking about? If we're talking about current right now, Omega level.
Unable.
Yeah. Then
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to, I think I still go with Magneto regardless. Who's really beating one-on-one?
Bro,
Other than Charles.
Bro,
maybe.
He took the force of Jupiter and absorbed it when he was fighting Iron Man.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
All right, so
he's different.
So technically, Mike wins it, but I'm still sticking with Black Panther because it's he only got one vote.
I mean, I feel you.
I got one vote.
I feel you.
Sing it, man.
Now, let's say the location was in Wakanda and T'Challa was prepared. That's a whole different story.
Winning, hands down.
Yeah,
all right, Batman.
Okay.
All right, don't just
Nah, but yeah, I agree. If we're talking about in Wakanda, but I mean, if we're talking about level, I mean, we're talking about Battle World. If we're talking about just strictly Battle World, I would have to go with. I mean, what are we really discussing? Magneto is.
I think Magneto has more ways to kill him than T'Challa has ways to kill Magneto. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. I like that. I like what I'm hearing. I have an idea for next week's verses. Y'all gonna laugh though.
Save it. No, save it.
I'm not gonna say
Save it. Put it in the group chat.
I'm gonna see just how knowledgeable y'all are, especially of the 616. I'm
first of all, if it's Thanos versus King, I'm not.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
If it's Thanos versus anybody, I'm not participating.
It's not.
Okay.
It's
not.
Right. And
no
leave my other crush alone.
My bad.
Oh my goodness, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, subscribe to us. Okay, we're here for you. If you have any suggestions on topics or people you want to see in our verses, drop them in the comments below. All right, we want to interact with you guys. Okay, we have gotten through our second episode of Not a Nerd. All right, guys, that's all the time we have, and we shall see you next time. Mwah, mwah.
Later, guys.
Live, laugh.
It's crazy. She really got a crush.
Ew, you're a nerd. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Whatever. Nerd.